April 19th, thank God you saw this because God wants to tell you this. This is your verse of the week. God said, do not be afraid because I am with you. That's it. That's all you got to know this week. I know some of you are so stressed out and worried about all the things you got to do this week. April 19th, thank God you saw this because God wants to tell you this. This is your verse of the week. God said, do not be afraid because I am with you. That's it. That's all you got to know this week. I know some of you are so stressed out and worried about all the things you got to do this week, about the people you got to see, the conversations you got to have, the meetings you got to go to, the work, the school, the responsibilities, the groceries, the stresses and cares of this life. But God is trying to tell you, don't be afraid. I'm with you. Notice he didn't say, don't be afraid. Your life is going to be easy. Nothing bad is going to happen. You're never going to go through anything painful. No, he said, don't be afraid because I am with you. God never promised you an easy life, but he did promise to be with you in everything you go through. And he's not only with you this week, he's for you. And if he is for you, it doesn't matter who or what is against you. If the sea couldn't stop Moses, a giant couldn't stop David, the grave couldn't stop Jesus, then nothing and no one can stop you or God's perfect plan for your life. God never promised to remove the storm, but he did promise to be in the boat with you. Having God in your boat doesn't mean you won't face any storms, but it does mean that no storm can sink your boat, because if God's in your boat, you gonna stay afloat. The same way Jesus slept in a storm, Peter slept in prison, Daniel slept in a lion's den, I slept in math class. You can take a nap this week no matter what you're going through. I'm just kidding. I mean, you can, but my point is that when you have God, you can have rest no matter your circumstance, because peace is not the absence of trouble. It's the presence of God. And God said he's a very present help in trouble. And what's our verse of the week? God said, don't be afraid because I am with you. Notice the verse said, don't be afraid because I am with you. Not I'm going to be with you, I am with you. That's why God's name is I am. Present tense, right now, in this moment, while you're watching this video. Whether you're in bed, in the bathroom, on the toilet, wherever you're at right now, whatever you're doing, God's with you right now, this moment. And he's with you this entire week, so you don't gotta be afraid, all right? Can I get a A?